Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Bobby B, aka Keep It on the DL. You're now at KIOTD Studios. I'm here with my boy Johnny Hines and Phil Foe. How y'all
Yes,
fellas
sir.
doing, man?
Doing good, doing good.
I'm
What's the
doing
Thanks for
word?
good.
What's
having
the
us.
word?
Oh
How was the
man,
holidays? How was Christmas and New Year's and
It
it
was
was
good. I traveled up to Boston, see some family.
okay?
It was real cold up there. Got a lot of snow, but yeah, happy to be back in Virginia.
Dope.
yeah. I let's see. I went home. That was it. I was back in Virginia Beach the whole time.
Hmm.
To see the family. I haven't been seeing them as much. It's been locked in.
Oh,
It's good. I got my brother a watch.
Okay,
yeah,
fire.
important to make time for this.
A Rolly? You got him a Rolly
No,
or
I
you?
got him a G-Shock.
That's fire too.
He's
Yeah.
12. I figured get
Oh, for
like
sure,
the
for
the kind
sure.
of like indestructible one.
Oh yeah,
That sounds like a challenge.
That's right.
yeah. What color?
It's black with like blue accents. And
Okay.
I spent about an hour. I bought it at Macy's in DC, the Pentagon City Mall.
Yeah,
It's a good mall.
it's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah. I was there for an hour going back and forth with this lady. She was a good person because I almost bought one that was like $100 more, but it was like metal, and she was like, "Do not get a 12-year-old the metal one."
Yeah.
He said he plays sports. Get the
Yeah.
sportier.
Sporty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So, I think he likes it. It's good stuff.
Dope.
There you
Dope.
go.
I got a Roomba. It's the only thing I asked for Christmas.
Oh, like one of those like remote.
Yeah, I want one of those,
controls.
man. Yeah.
That's the best. It's like my first pet.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
animals growing up, but
Don't get a dog for sure.
yeah,
I got a cat, but don't get a dog. Way too much maintenance.
yeah. I'd love a dog though, man. Yeah, but it's good. I'm ready for 2026.
Mhm.
I feel good about it. I keep seeing people post that 2019 will be my year crossed out. 2020 will be my year. It's like every year
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
ended for me in like 2023.
Right.
2023 was my year, and
Yeah.
then so was 2024,
Fire.
and lightning struck a third time in 2025. So
Yeah. I've thought a lot about like what I want my resolutions or just goals to be this year, like more so than other years. So yeah, it feels refreshing to go into a new year with some sort of plan in place.
Yeah.
what's your resolutions?
Really just really focus on work and like trying to work my way up, get more experience, learn from the people that have more experience than me, and yeah, that's the big thing. And then music, just keep making connections. Been playing a lot of shows lately, so I want to keep that momentum going into this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like you mentioned being locked in, Phil. I mean, what's the focus right now?
Just getting better in every aspect. Like, I don't know, life's well, and that's why I came here first and foremost. Like, I don't, I haven't talked with the people in a while. The last time I did was with you, so I figured we'll come back. Um, I, work being there, like for me in my life, when I say like I'm locked in, like the situation I found myself in life right now is like I'm the man of the house in 3 households, which is, mine, my mom's, and then now my stepmom's. So, like, there's a lot of different responsibilities I have these days that I didn't have. Still feels like yesterday, but so for me, like, work, of course, making sure like I'm, being there. And then yeah, we're still working on music. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm working on music, if I laugh when I hear the question because I don't know what in my entire life I've ever given like any type of impression that I would stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because like I'm not as in your face with it, you know?
Yeah, not active. I mean, I haven't heard nothing since. I know we got some tracks floating around back and
Yeah.
forth. I don't know if those came out or not, but
Well, yeah, we had some disputes with other people that were involved in those tracks that just
Yeah.
fell off the face of the earth. So I don't even know.
yeah.
They're on SoundCloud.
Okay, dope,
They're on
dope.
SoundCloud. But yeah, I mean for me like I put out Maestro, and I think that was the last thing I really did, like that album.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting because like I put it out, and of course like the cover is me and my dad because he had just like passed, and I'd been working on that album before, and that there was the song about that. But it was weird. I got to a weird point with it because like you, of course you have to like promote your music and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. And I did the listening party, and then after that, like any type of further promotion of like, here's this album, my dad died, it's me and him on the cover, it almost felt wrong.
Mm.
Not that any, like I wouldn't change anything I did with it, but like to continue like promoting and like pushing in your face, like listen to this, that, like it didn't feel right. Like something about it felt wrong, so I just kind of like let it lie for a minute. And then my project this year has just been like myself this past year,
Mm-hmm.
like getting myself right, because I don't want to make another album from the same place,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So yeah, no, that's where I've been
Right.
trying to get better.
Yep.
And Johnny, I just found out today, you played bass and piano a little bit, guitar, right?
Yeah. So just to introduce myself a bit, I'm from Virginia Beach originally. Mainly an instrumentalist, so bass is my main thing, but I also play a little guitar, a little piano, a little keyboard, tiny little bit of drums. But yeah, since moving up here to Richmond, just been trying to meet a lot of different people in like the R&B hip hop world, and jazz as well. So we got a good thing going. Got met a couple other bandmates I've been playing with a good bit, and again, just really just about learning from the people that have more experience than you, and just keep building my network. So that's been the main focus right now, is try to get more into production while keeping the live shows and gig stuff, keep it going.
Gotcha. So when you're doing live shows, what's like the main instrument that you use if you
Yeah, so that's typically bass.
bass?
So we've been doing a lot of shows at Center in downtown Richmond. Played with Rudy Walker a little bit, Shayla Soul, Sir
Mm-hmm.
Rome. Those are
Fire,
some of the main artists that we've
fire.
been working with.
Yeah, I like Shayla a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real chill music too, so it's been a lot of fun to play on. And just working with the artists, we always try to focus on, like, as the instrumentalist, like making sure that we're playing in the way that they want us to play. So it's always important to keep that communication going,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can get the sound that you want.
No, dope.
Yeah,
You and Phil working on something? What's going on?
yeah, Phil, you want to
We
talk about that?
we got a little, let me adjust the mic. Yeah. Oh, well, we got a little something on the way.
Yeah.
We've been working for a couple months now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to say too much yet. It's still a work in progress, but we've got a very clear direction. We've got a few tracks already.
Yeah.
So it's still early, like early development. It's not something that we should expect in the next couple of months or.
I would expect it in the next couple months.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But really, the big idea, I think, without giving away too much, is we're just trying to blend our skill sets. So me on the instrumentation, getting into production with live instruments, so keys, bass, drums,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then combining that with Phil's skill set, which is really, he's a storyteller and a writer, and just putting our heads together, see what comes out of that.
Yeah. It's been a fun process
Yeah.
because I always liked when it's more even just on like when I was doing all my stuff with like Ichi, right? Like he was all FL based.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Ichi.
working with him, like sitting down together and putting our heads together, I always loved that process.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I start a new project, I feel like I have to relearn how to make music anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that with you has been a great time because it's just completely different, and now's the perfect time to do something different.
Yeah, it's the same for me, just because whenever you sit down with someone else, like another creative person, you try to get an idea out. Like that process is going to be a little bit different
Yeah.
each time. So I remember a few weeks ago we recorded together, and we just went out for the day, just spent time together, kind of got our heads in the right spot. Then went back to his place, and I just sat down at the keyboard and kind of had like a chord progression in mind, just started playing on it, lay that like the keyboard down, and then add in bass, drums. We just got some new equipment.
We
to
did,
the,
yeah.
What is it, Ableton?
We got an Ableton push from
Yeah.
Chris
Oh,
Forte.
shout out Chris. Hey.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He'll be mixing and mastering the project when we're there for sure.
Fire. Yeah, like Chris
He's the
too.
only one I don't know if I'd say he's the only one I trust, but he's the only person I feel like working with on that.
Right.
Yeah. How'd y'all meet too? Like, how long y'all been there?
Dude, we met in Boy Scouts.
Yeah, we met in
shit.
Boy Scouts when we were probably like 12 years old, maybe.
13, 14. It was like 8th grade, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely middle school days.
Okay.
But we were, honestly, at the time, we were not like super close. Like, we didn't really hit it off fully until college, I think.
Yeah, I think it was high school. High school.
Yeah, that's true. Because we went to different schools too, so
that kind of
you got to overcome the time and distance.
especially back then. You got no car, you too young to
Right. Well, yeah, because you went to Norfolk Academy, and I went to like 3 different high schools, but I always went because I had friends at that school, and they had the good parties.
Yeah.
So I would go, and at that time I was like really anti-drinking too. Not anti-drinking, I just wasn't drinking. So I would pull up to these parties at random people's houses and like raid their pantry for pasta and cook pasta in their kitchens
During the party.
During parties.
That's fire.
In and people would like drunkenly like put their hand on like, you just saved my life, man. Like there would be at least 3 or 4 people every time because they wouldn't know their limits, and then empty stomachs, and
that's right.
Throw a little taco seasoning in that. It's probably terrible, but for drunk high schoolers it was great.
The Phil Foe chef Phil Foe.
That was me. The pasta guy. Just the one sober guy at the party cooking pasta in the kitchen.
No one was like mad, like you in the kitchen, like
no, they were hungry. They were like, thank you. I never had anyone mad at me for that.
Wow.
There were people that were like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And then they'd taste it and they'd be like, oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
It was always gratitude.
That's fire.
Jacob Knapp took after you. You started doing that at parties after that.
I've always been an inspiration.
See?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you gave her the sauce literally and figuratively. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, man. That was good stuff. Those are good times. I feel like those are the crazier days.
So what sparked the connection or the link up with the music again?
Well,
you've been sending me songs for years.
Yeah, so I think really musically we started coming together because Phil was already on the music wave for a while, and I always loved music and appreciated it. Played a little bit like on instruments when I was in high school, middle school and stuff, but it wasn't until college I started taking it more seriously and exploring it. So I remember I got like the Scarlett Focusrite, like the Ableton setup that would let me record into my computer and start making stuff. And I remember at first Philip was one of the main people that I would send stuff to, and at first I'm sure the sounds that I was putting out were not too great,
right?
Like a little simple at that time, but I just really got into it, like started focusing on it, building up my skill set, knowing how to record, how to get the sounds that I want. And Phil has been there the whole time and really helped me grow in that role as well. So
I definitely saw a lot of growth in you too, because it was over the course of like years you were sending me stuff.
Yeah.
He was on Maestro because you had sent me one that I was in, like it was before the project was even, I was probably at like the 30% mark, and I heard it and I was like, this has to be on the album. Right. Like I think at first, like I don't even think I ever even considered writing to it. I was just like, this just needs to be, and that like really tied the end of that project together. I felt like Johnny's interlude.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, Johnny's, okay, yeah.
That was him. That's him. That was Johnny right there.
Yeah,
fire.
Yeah, that was one of my earlier just tracks that I made, and I must have just sent it over your way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the first thing I really ever played a part in putting out.
Yeah.
Dope.
And then we put one out that's for the album. I put it on SoundCloud. I thought about this. I need to do an actual release. The Let's Just Be Friends Part 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like the first part of this new project that we're working on in this era.
Yeah, I think that was the first one we did.
Mm-hmm.
There's that and that other one. The beat was called like "Come On Over." I've actually got a video for that.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to put that video out.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for what we're working on right now. Just gathering, not even gathering the thoughts. I feel like we've got them all.
Yeah.
I've been writing pretty heavily, not even to anything necessarily, but just getting it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool to keep it like a bit more abstract right now too, because I've been like, as a person playing instruments, laying down tracks like that, I've been able to go back to a lot of like older influences that have really played a part in like my musical development, and so for this project, a lot of those fit in well. So as a bassist or piano player, just trying to get influences from outside sources can be really helpful.
Yeah, not dope. Y'all use any AI at all in the music creation process? How are you with the?
Yeah, I've been hearing more about it
AI
being used in production and whatnot, and I'm not too familiar with how that all works. I have used it before, like if I'm trying to come up with like chord progressions or like maybe come up with some more unique melodies, just like having a conversation with like ChatGPT or something, but never tried it with like plugins in terms of music production though.
Mm-hmm. What about writing, Phil? Any?
No, AI could never write what I could.
Fire bars.
No, I'm pretty singular. There's nothing else that could do what I do.
How you feel about that being just used? Like, I don't know if you've been seeing like
Hasn't Kanye
labels
been doing
signing
that?
AI artists.
Oh yeah, and Timbaland did the whole
Timbaland,
thing.
yeah.
I like AI is really good. You know what AI is really good for, and this is the dorkiest thing I've ever said on camera. But I was working on an Excel spreadsheet at work. Copilot was solid on creating the formulas for what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But like that's the type of tasks I feel like AI is good for. I don't know why we're pushing it into like the one thing that humans exclusively are really good at, aside from like. Well, there's a whole. I mean, if no one's noticed, there's a whole thing where everyone wants to do creative stuff, and I'm not opposed to that at all. But like, you gotta be you, and if you're just like you're so desperate to be some type of artist that you're using all types of AI and stuff to even be at the level, then you're not putting the work in that you need to. Because this is like it's not just an overnight thing. Like again, like this is what it's 2026 now.
Yeah.
I've been putting music out for 9 years. Like there's time, and there's a lot of shortcuts people want to take in all aspects of life. AI is just like the most easily accessible.
Yeah.
So
you got to spend time like finding your voice too. Like for me as a writer,
yeah.
that has come, I would say, much more like in a secondary place compared to production and whatnot. Like I have had to spend a lot of time just like notebook, like pen and paper, writing out stuff that sounds like my voice and like what I'm trying to say. And I think AI can be helpful in like figuring out that stuff, but also, I think you got to be careful to make sure that it's not fully taken away from who you are as a creative, because that just comes from like right here in your heart. You know?
Yeah. My biggest focus is like when I'm writing anything is like, what do I want to say? So if you're just looking to AI for what you should say, to me, you've lost it entirely right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, anyone can make music. I'm all for everyone making music however they do. That does not mean I have to listen to it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I don't know how I would feel. Like if it's good, maybe. I haven't heard anything that, at least that I know of, that's AI that I'm like, wow, this is really good.
No.
So I don't know. It's not me. I don't do that.
Yeah. I think it could be helpful, but I don't think it should be like the main focus. You shouldn't be able to sign out AI artists, and I don't think you should.
Oh yeah, no, because like, what are we doing at that? Like AI artists, there's millions and millions of actual people doing this, and we're gonna
Right.
sign the AI artist, so you have full control over that. Like
Yeah, that's just
the music business has gotten too industrial.
Yeah.
way too toxic, way
Yeah,
too
Mhm.
cookie cutter. I mean, I know it's always been like a monopoly when it comes to like the labels and stuff like that. But I think when they get to that level, then it's like we really have no control over
yeah,
where it's going and the direction of music
Right. Yeah.
if they take over with this AI shit.
yeah, and that's probably what it is, like controlling
Yeah, that's all it
what
is.
and it's just like I don't know. It makes me like I felt weird about the music industry for a while, and at least over the past year and a half, and playing into that, like I feel like people see it as like some type of like get rich quick scheme,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like even if you're successful as an artist with, I mean, the way Spotify is all set up and all of that, like
Mhm.
you're still not even making crazy money most of the time, not from the music alone at least. So I mean, for me, my thing is like if I can get solid on my own outside of music, like I can
Yeah,
do whatever I want.
yeah, merch and
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
physical sales, whatever.
Yeah. It seems like that's such a big theme with artists nowadays. Is like you can't just get like make money off of streams. You got to have multiple incomes coming in to support your lifestyle and then your art as well, so you can invest back into the creativity and
That's a
keep
fact.
growing. You know.
That's a great segue, actually. How much money do you think you spend on music? Is it like
Ooh,
give me
man.
like all time number like so far, and then give me like a monthly or what you spent last year on it. You
Well,
think?
I know for me, like with equipment, like amps or guitars or
Right.
basses, keyboards,
Pedals and all type
pedals.
of
Yeah,
shit. Yep.
man, I just got a new pedal board a few days ago. That was like $500 or something, which relatively isn't too bad, but overall, it's definitely got to be like at 10,000 or something,
Really?
and
10K?
that's not counting like software like Ableton,
Mm-hmm.
Ableton Live, and all that stuff. So yeah, it definitely gets up there. Like it's a real investment, but then the outcome is that you get a sound that better fits what you're looking for. So
Yeah, not facts.
yeah,
So
ten
you would say
thousand.
10K total, like over your lifetime spent on
yeah, probably
10K?
10K. Yeah,
That's crazy.
That was the number I was thinking too.
Okay, 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just if we're talking Ableton alone, because I'm on Ableton Suite, like that's like 700 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Interface, I think I spent 500 on. But also the thing is like, so then if we're talking like last year, like 2025, I bought those speakers. That was like 250.
Right. Yeah.
That might have been it.
You spend money on like studio time, engineering, mix mastering? No?
I don't think I took anything to mix. Like I record myself, right?
Mhm.
So
That helps. That cuts down a lot of costs.
yeah, and part of my thing is like I really struggle to write and record in front of anyone.
Really?
Like I'm not afraid to say that. Like it very much is like that's just my process. Um, like even if I'm working with someone, sometimes I used to get insecure like where I was
Yeah.
like they don't think I can write or do this at all, and then like I'll send them a verse later,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh like this is incredible. It's like yeah, I don't know. I used to have a recurring dream as a kid that I had superpowers, but I could never use them in front of anyone, and it feels pretty
That's
similar
fire.
to how I make
Yeah.
music. Um, so, but yeah, like I always record myself, and I'm only doing studio time really to mix
Gotcha.
because I could mix. I've done it a lot. I just don't like it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it takes a lot of time.
It is a process. Yeah, I'm the same way. I got a project. We're shooting like an album film for it right now. It's like my debut.
Okay.
Kind of like in the indie experimental R&B realm. But yeah, like the main cost with that one, is just going to be mixing, mastering, and then distribution, which shouldn't be too much. But yeah, that also is going to be a cost that I got to consider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing though. Like that, but that's like invest in your recording stuff. Learn to do
Mhm.
that at home, and then
Yeah.
just take it somewhere to mix it.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people fall down the rabbit hole of like, oh, I gotta be the recording engineer, mixing engineer, producer.
Right.
I see
Yeah.
people
Right.
even have that in their bios sometimes. It's like,
Yeah. It's like I do everything on my own team, and
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like I don't see that as a flex so much anymore.
Because you can go lean on people like in your community that have that expertise.
hell yeah.
Like I would go to Chris or whoever it may be if
Yeah.
I need mixing help or stuff with production. You know, it's helpful to develop those skills yourself, but at some point you're like stretching yourself too thin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like a jack of all trades, but master of none. You
Mhm.
know.
yeah,
I think you there's always somebody better than you, so why not
Mm-hmm.
why not
yeah,
use that person, especially if they were like willing to help, or if you could just pay them, you know, why
Yeah.
not
and if
why
you
not
don't
have a
like
completed
doing
sound or something better than you just doing it just because
it, yeah,
Yeah.
just to say I did it all myself, you know.
yeah, you got to focus on what you're best at, most passionate about. Because spending all those hours learning how to mix, like that, you're not even that passionate about learning how to mix or be an engineer. Because there are people who are. Let them take their
Right.
passion to your project and keep your non-passion for that specific thing out of the equation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, and I love working with Chris.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Chris. He ain't text me back though, so
Hey,
if
well,
he does
sometimes
hear,
it's like that. Sometimes I'll call Chris 3 days and nothing. But then,
I don't know. It's been like a month for me. I got a little.
did you text him on a Sunday? He's real.
I don't know. I gotta check the text.
Sundays, Chris doesn't engage with anyone on a Sunday.
Now I want to check for real, just to. I want the outburst real quick. Dang, it was a Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
That's
you
crazy.
can't reach out to Chris on a Sunday.
It was a Sunday, and then I hit him back on like that following Tuesday. He hasn't responded.
I can't speak for the Tuesday, but I know Sundays.
It's cool though, Chris. I still fuck with you, big dog.
Yeah, this is the Chris Myers Love Club over here.
That's my dog. So, have you been doing any shows, Phil?
No, we've been talking about doing a show. We need to. No, I haven't. I've been just, I think, waiting to have something new. But I should. I've been thinking about doing it again because 2023 was super busy on shows. 2024, that first half of the year was too. I think I did some on the later half also. But no, 2025, I just really had to take some time to myself to like recollect and regroup because things are just different now. And like, not in a bad way. Like, things are good, but like, it's just a different space. So I had to figure out where I'm at before I can give some to the people. And then again, I think the whole thing with the Maestro album after that had me really take a step back on the promotion and in your face side of things and really just reconsider the way I'm approaching all of that. Yeah. So there'll be shows this year for sure. I'm ready.
Yeah, same for me. We got kind of like a weekly jazz residency, playing a lot of jazz, neo soul, slower stuff at Center on Wednesdays. Did it a little bit in November, but then with the holidays coming up, we took a little break, getting a full band together. So we'll be back there in a couple weeks, like late January.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my main focus right now.
Those are good shows.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, the one night Wednesdays. With
Yeah, it's
Johnny
like
and company.
wind down Wednesdays at Center.
Fire.
So we get the best thing about that is kind of like full creative control. So the band and I, we just get together, figure out like what we want that vibe to be that night, and just get it down, get the parts down, and go out and play.
Is it like open mic, or is it like just y'all playing the whole night?
So they do have an open mic thing going right now. This one is a bit more, we have a set band and no one else performing. But we have brought in some DJs to play like on weeks that the band was going to take off, or maybe someone had a conflict. So there is a bit of flexibility there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you nervous doing shows, like performing in front of people?
I do a little bit. I do get nervous a bit. So one of my traditions is I have a glass of Mad Dog before every show, so that helps a little bit. Like kind of like that orange wine.
Yeah.
Um,
That dog, get the dog in you.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that helps a lot. But yeah, once I get out there, especially playing bass, I think you get so locked in with the groove itself and like just trying to communicate like with the drummer.
Hmm.
So that keeps me pretty focused during the shows. And once it starts feeling good, like when you're playing, then you don't notice anything else. So
You got any pre-show rituals, Phil?
I used to, but I can't even remember what it is right now. There was something I was doing. I don't know. I think I close my eyes and pray and then get on stage and just black out, and it's
Yeah.
works out pretty well every time.
goes
I say
by
pretty well.
fast.
It's always incredible. Like, I think I'm a good performer. I've definitely gotten better too. Um, my pre-show ritual is rehearsing.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
That's a great
a
one. A lot of people don't do that.
a lot of people do not
A lot of people
rehearse, and
don't
you
do
can
that,
see
bro.
it. You can see it
Yeah, you
on
can.
stage.
Yep. You can hear it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, I have videos on my phone from before my first show. I guess technically my second show, but like I was rehearsing like with my friends, like trying to get it all down right before. Because I always get nervous that I'm gonna forget words.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of songs out. It's like over 100 at this point. So yeah, rehearsing. It's
Yeah.
the best pre-show ritual there is.
Facts.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Man. What's new in your life?
What's new in my life? This album. I finally
yeah?
got this album out the way.
Is it out right now?
Yeah, it's out right now. Trust My Vibe and Love. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I was working on that for like 8 months. So now I was just kind of getting like all the videos shot, some of the post stuff like interviews,
Nice.
stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a big break from a lot of this shit.
I think I saw you say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a big break and I'm kind of just focus on like the real life stuff, like the debt and the school loans and the
Yeah.
blah 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 and all of that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
take a little break. Of course, I'm just be dropping music. We got tons of songs in the can, just kind of sitting around.
Yeah.
And then I want to close some loops. Like I got an album with Jay Moore, a Joy album with Fresh and Jay Moore, album with Rich, and then like another 2 albums with Beezy. So
Damn. How's Fresh doing? I haven't seen him in forever.
yeah, he's solid. I see him almost every day,
Nice.
at least like once a week.
You gotta tell him I said hi.
Not for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell him you stop by.
Yeah. He's a good dude. You'd
Yeah,
love
yeah.
him. Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I've been on for just closing loops, finishing up albums. I mean, I produce every day, so I'm always cooking up something. But
Yeah.
I'm not making like songs anymore. I'm not really focused on like a project.
Yeah.
Just kind of closing projects we already got.
Yeah.
We in like the mix and mastering stage at this point. So
Hell yeah. Yeah. I think I struggle to just make just like songs. Like there's always a grander project in mind.
yeah,
I wish I could.
that's new for me because I'm like the same way. I'm like, oh, I gotta be working on the album if I'm working on a song. Like.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, oh, whatever I feel like it, cool. Like I'm trying to get away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn how to play piano though. I took some lessons
Ooh.
at the end of last year, so this
Yeah.
year I want to pick it back up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I was taking lessons like early COVID. Then it was just kind of expensive.
Oh, really?
Because then
Yeah,
I
it's
started
kinda
investing in all my music stuff. I was like, I
Right.
can't do both.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do both. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I want to focus on paying off debt and then doing some me goals. Learn how
Yeah.
to play piano. That's like top goal for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's
This year.
important to spend time on that because like all of that reflects in the music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like it was important for me to take like 2025 to myself to have something new to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're just not focusing on yourself at all, like it's gonna get repetitive.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Are you self-taught, Johnny, with all the
Yeah.
instruments?
So pretty much growing up, there was a lot of music around me. Like heard a lot of like old R&B and stuff like that. And luckily, I had a lot of neighbors that were happy to kind of show me how to play growing up. So never took it too seriously when I was a kid, but kind of once I got to college age, started playing a bit more, especially on bass. And then at some point, it just clicked for me, and so that became like a huge focus. But yeah, never had any like music classes or training or education at all, which has been nice, I think, in some sense because while I've kind of come to know music theory like intuitively, I don't really think in terms of those boxes of like this is what you're supposed to play or this is like the correct thing to play. So while sometimes it's frustrating for sure, I think it's just been helpful to kind of have like a really open door to go through creatively, no boxes to put around me. So,
Thanks.
how about you? Any music
No, I
theory?
don't play any instruments, but my dad, my dad plays the keys. My mom always like was like either like singing or doing something.
Yeah.
So my sister plays violin. Another sister used to play the guitar. So it's like music is in my family. I just never had like the gift to just pick something up.
Yeah, I got you.
But like I got an ear for it for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to get on the piano grind again this year. Cause sometimes if I drink enough, I can get something good going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beethoven, huh?
Seriously, yeah,
You got that good keyboard at your place too.
yeah,
It's a high quality one.
yeah. Cause I used to be like real nasty with it when I was way younger.
Right.
Then I decided I wanted to be a rock star, so I switched to guitar. And then I didn't like guitar.
Yeah. Guitar's tricky.
It's easy to read though.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just a picture.
Yeah, that's true.
They know those guitar players. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I never learned to read sheet music at all, so I still gotta kind of translate it in my head a bit.
You're like a savant.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Any lucky ladies taking your
Oh,
attention away from the
It's
music?
a good question.
Ooh, you want to go first?
No. What was the full lucky ladies?
And are they in the picture? Are they taking away from the music? Are they adding to the
Oh,
music?
they add to it. They add to it. I'd have nothing to talk about. No, that's not true. This project wouldn't exist without them. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I think this year I'm gonna lock in
With one?
yeah.
Fire.
I don't know who
Good
yet,
job.
but
Smart.
yeah.
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 Less expensive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Long
it's-
term, long term,
Right. Yeah. It just less expensive financially and emotionally.
Yeah.
And just I'm at that point where it's like, you know what? Like not right now, but it's like, I think I do want to get married and have a kid and a house and
Yeah.
a dog and that would be so fire.
Yeah. If you're not there yet, trust me, you'll get there. Because I was not there. And then last year I was like, damn.
It hit me like a brick
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
I was just like, I saw someone with a kid and I was like, you know what? No, you know what it was? It was working on the beach this summer and seeing all these guys there with their pregnant beach wife.
Yeah, the families, that's fire.
Yeah. It's very specific. Every woman on the beach that's pregnant goes there, belly, jeans unbuttoned, top part rolled down. And I was like, I want that. I want that for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a similar spot. Met a lot of lovely women in the past year. Not always the right match. But yeah, I think this year I'm just hoping to find my person, someone who respects the time and energy I put into my work and also with music, because I think that has been a conflict in the past. I can be pretty busy, pretty distracted by other things.
Yeah.
But those things are really important to me. It feels like they're part of me. So yeah, just trying to find someone that will fit into my life neatly, and hopefully I can complement their lives as well. So yeah, hoping in 2026.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I feel it for us.
yeah,
We're gonna
be
find
a good
them.
year. Yeah.
Sound like very PR answers, by the way. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know if y'all
scared.
media trained or not, but it sounded real PR. Like,
I'm scared to Say more. Yeah, man.
Gotcha.
We'll
Gotcha.
find her.
Yeah.
She out there.
She's out there.
She out there.
She's out there right now. Not in the car. Just
Gotcha.
Right.
she's out there
Oh,
somewhere.
God.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Well, speaking of personally, women, they help shape the music, some of the content, things like that. My last album, I wouldn't say it was like a breakup album, but it has some elements in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, are those real situations? Do you put that in the music, or do you kind of like not to avoid, whatever personal things might?
Oh no, I put it directly into the music, pretty explicitly too.
Like, are you name dropping, or are you just
No, I
just
would never.
scenarios?
I
Like,
would never give them that.
gotcha.
But no. So and sometimes I'll pull a Drake too. Like I'll drop little things that only they
Yeah,
would
that's
know.
right. That's yeah.
No, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to do that.
With my music, like my last project that we're getting ready to put out, is mostly like instrumental stuff, like a lot of more ambient music, and maybe sometimes like in the song name, like there's this one song that's like the name of a street I used to live on, where I love someone deeply on that street.
Gotcha.
But especially with instrumental stuff, like it's more trying to capture the feeling of like maybe like someone that was in my life or what it felt like to be around them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm never too direct.
Gotcha.
We're kind of opposites in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But sometimes it's sometimes you'll talk about Sometimes you'll talk about someone and then someone else will think you're talking about them, and then it's a whole
might get a
I don't
little
know.
text or something.
Yeah, it's like, why were you talking about me? And it's like, I wasn't. I don't know which is worse, to say sorry I was talking about you, or actually that wasn't about you.
Right.
There's no winning.
Are you honest with women? Both of you. Are you like how honest are you? Scale like
Yes.
10 being like completely I'm gonna tell you everything 100% honest, and then 1 being like I'm just gonna lie to your face.
No, I'm honest, but I don't have to tell you everything. I don't want to know everything either. Like we can be our own people. Hello.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the same way. Like Phil and I were talking about this. One person I knew over the summer, and I was seeing other people at the time, and I assumed she was, and it just wasn't something we talked about, because we valued our time outside of all that context. Yeah, I do try to be straight up when I need to be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like that kind of stuff. Like I don't need to know.
Yeah.
I don't need to know everything that happened with your ex.
Yeah, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, and it's like if it's too bad, I'm gonna lose respect too. So like, let's just not even go there.
Especially when it's something serious too, because emotions get involved.
Yeah.
All that. So. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but no, I'm honest.
Would your previous partner say that you're honest if they were on the pod?
Which one? It depends. I've grown a lot.
There's definitely room for growth. So
there's always room for growth.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
No, of course. I never pretend to be. I am the best, but I'm not perfect. But no, I've grown a lot over the past few years. I think having confidence in yourself to just be yourself too, like then there's you got nothing to lie about anyways.
That's right.
I think it's when you're more like insecure with yourself type of stuff. So
talk to me about the music scene, man. Like y'all back and forth from Richmond to 75, VA Beach. Like, how are both scenes? Like, which one?
Richmond is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm excited for our project because I think we can start shaking things up a little bit. Because I'm starting to get a little sick of seeing just the same old thing over and 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 over. And it's Like honestly, I'm sometimes a little sick with it. And I think we've got something that might shake it up a bit.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the music scene up here, just coming from Virginia Beach, especially kind of like in the R&B jazz world. Not too much of a scene. There's some good players down there for sure, but up here, there's just a real good support system. Like as soon as I moved, like Phil and I went down to center, got introduced to some people who've introduced me to a lot of opportunities. So I've really appreciated it in that sense. Yeah, also it's still just kind of learning it as I go.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
And I agree with that sentiment too.
Yeah.
Like Richmond's got a better, more cohesive music scene than Virginia Beach does by a long shot.
Right.
There's a pinpointed scene. There are specific players in it. Especially if we're talking about like the hip hop scene too. Like, you know, the big players like the Noah O's, the Nicholas F's, like Radio B's, Michael Millions. Like, you know who, like it's very pinpointable. But in Virginia Beach, I feel like you go to an event and you've got 5 different people at every one of them acting like they're the God's brightest child. And it's like, I've never heard of you before ever, and no one in this room has either. And not to discredit anyone, but it's like I don't know. I feel somewhat disillusioned to a lot of the stuff these days. So I think in Richmond, like, there are people where I'm really like, okay, no, like this person I respect, because for me, I respect the people that put that work in and put the time in. And there are people who've been doing this like a lot longer than me. And even for me, like I've been doing this, like I'm on year 9, but there are people that I know that have shown love to me and like have really, helped guide me that are 25, 30 years into this. Like, and that's really what I look to a lot of times. So, yeah, I like the Richmond scene a lot better, but there are talented people in Virginia Beach for sure. I think on my original note, I want to see everyone take a different step right now.
Keep growing.
Yeah. Nothing's really moved me too deeply in a while.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah.
Got about like 4 minutes. Anything you wanna get off your chest?
I guess for me, this is really, I think, kind of one of my introductions to Richmond and the community up in like Central Virginia. But I got my first project coming out. It's a Tidewater demo. Gonna come out in the next few months. Just finishing up like an album film and stuff. But yeah, regardless of that, like beyond my solo work, I'm just looking to meet more people in music here. See if you ever want to work together on like live shows or production, whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm just excited to be up here, keep learning and keep growing.
Dope. Yeah, we're gonna definitely lock in on some stuff too.
Yeah.
On some
I'm
production
excited
stuff.
for y'all to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I guess for me, the number one thing is I'm still doing music. People seem real confused on that, and it makes me feel that they don't.
I mean, where the music at, Phil?
They never met. Oh, it's coming.
Where's it at, man?
I've been putting it out too, but
Streets need it, man. What's up?
I've been a little low key, but like, trust me.
Gotta give him something, bro. You gotta give us something.
All right, we'll do an official release of "Let's Just Be Friends."
Yeah, there you go.
Is that one? I've got a video for that too, though. I've got it like written out. But yeah, no, the music's coming. Trust me, I'm ready. I've been writing. I'm here with, Johnny Hines, the man himself. Y'all may not know him yet, but you will. Trust me. And we've got something special we're working on for you right now.
Tough.
Something I'm really excited about. And yeah.
Oh, yeah, shout out your socials, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, I'm at Phil _FO_ on Instagram.
And then I'm at Johnny _Hines, so it's JONNY _HINES.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of underscores over here, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
That could be our band name, the Underscores.
That's fire.
Yeah. Oh, we should write that one down.
Somebody gonna take it though. Might hurry up.
Yeah,
You know,
someone's gonna
copyright.
watch the interview and be like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. These are the kind of ideas we provide to the world.
Hey, there we go, man. You was already giving the sauce with the pasta earlier. I mean,
That's a free one.
you feel
I
me?
got free ones for days. I'm not too attached to them because there's more on the way.
Yeah.
Dope.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem, man.
That's the last thing I want to.
I want to hear some music now.
Oh yeah,
Time's ticking.
Yeah.
Time.
No,
Clock
it's-
starts now.
let's go. Don't put me under pressure. I win every time.
Ooh. Diamonds, baby. We out.
All right.